Welcome back, you guys. I am so glad you're here because there's something I have been needing to tell you. I have a secret. I have been having a love affair with blush. I am addicted. I love blush. I always talk about my love for indie eyeshadows and just colorful, bright things like what I'm wearing today, but I don't talk about the other products very often. And as you can see by this 100 pounds of beautiful, wonderful, good things, I do really love blush. I can't stop myself from buying more all the time, but the whole point of this video is I want to show you guys what my favorite blushes are. So I decided to do a little video. We're going to do my top 15 blushes, but we're going to do top 5 creams, top 5 liquids, top 5 powders. And I'm going to show you what the best of the best is because not everyone likes a cream, a liquid, or a powder. So I wanted to give something for everybody. These are going to take your breath away. They do mine every freaking time I use them. And I cannot wait to get into this video. So if you happen to really love blush just as much as I do, then you're in the right place because I am about to get started. So I almost want to apologize for the drama of the intro, but I mean, it is a secret love affair. It's not a secret anymore though. But if this happens to be your first time here, my name is Heather and I'm usually not so dramatic. Listen, I need it right now. There's some crazy stuff going on, but I really do love all things makeup, especially colorful makeup and indie brands, and my favorite thing in the world is eyeshadow. But if you happen to love those things too, I really hope you will subscribe and stick around. I love this community that we've built here. You guys truly are my safe space, and I love being here so much. So if you like that, then you will love this channel because we're awesome, you know? So let me get all this stuff pulled out. I pulled in some like bigger palettes as well, but I pulled out all of my blush collection because I did want to show you like what I have. There's a lot. So when I call something a favorite, it's good because there are a lot of formulas in here that I really love. I have recently decluttered some things, so like back in December. So I do have like mostly things I love, but we are going to talk about some formulas that I do not recommend as well. But mostly this is going to be about the best of the best. Okay, so my dogs are going a little nuts. They're playing tag. It sounds like they're attacking each other. They are not. But if you guys are interested in seeing how I created this look, I will have it linked down below. I did it for an Instagram reel. Today I just really needed to be able to sit down and create. You know what I mean? It's been a really bad week. My brother lost his boyfriend to depression. And unfortunately, it's been so traumatic for him. And I love him. He's my baby brother. I'm 12 years older than him. He's a baby in my eyes. He's only 24. His boyfriend, unfortunately, was only 23. The whole situation has been so devastating. It's hard for, I mean, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I can't think about anything else right now, you know? So I don't really want to talk about it in this video. It's a tough situation to talk about because I also don't want to trigger anyone. But for me, I'm mentioning it because for me, makeup has always been such an escape, you know? I actually made a reel on Instagram creating this look today with the Singe Beauty Agate Temptation palette, brought me pure joy, and to be honest, I desperately needed the escape. Makeup is my armor from the darkest storms, and today I feel like a warrior. And that's so true, but I created it with the new palette from Singe Beauty, which actually launches Friday, May 16th, I think at 11 a.m. CST. I will have it linked down below. This was gifted to me at the Creators and Friends event, and I do have a 2-look video here up on my channel as well, and if I can remember, I'll link that as well. It is one of my newer uploads, but now we're going to talk about makeup, not sad things. And I appreciate you guys being here because this channel has really helped me in the 2 years that I've started it. Our community, like the little spiel I give in the beginning of all of my videos, I always talk about this community and how much it means to me, and truly, I love you guys. So, now we're going to get into the makeup. I do have, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7 formulas here that I don't like, actually. There might be some hot takes in here as well, but I think I want to start with matte blushes because I love all blush. Sometimes I want a matte, sometimes I want a liquid, sometimes I want a cream, sometimes I want a satin matte, you know, all those things. But I did pull out my 5 different favorite formulas with these blushes, and I think I'm going to rank each category from my most favorite to my least favorite. And that's kind of going to be really hard. But when we get to like the category of blush, like the specific brand, I will point out my favorite shades as well. So, like I said, starting with the matte blushes, this is a really hard tie because like they're my top favorite. Let me see. So coming in at number 5, I love this formula so much. These are the matte blushes from Sigma. I only have a few here, but this is one of my newest. This is from the Little Mermaid collection, and the compact is everything, but this is just their matte formula. And it's like full on matte. There's no like shine or anything to it. It's such a beautiful color. Let me put it on the back of my hand. They blend so beautifully. If you like a more subtle blush, yet this is buildable, but it's not too pigmented. It goes on beautiful. This is one of my favorites and it has been for such a long time. This is the duo. This is a highlight and blush duo. And this one is from the Alice in Wonderland collection. One of my first things I picked up from Sigma, actually. But we have the shade Paint the Roses. And this is just such a perfect mauve shade. And I still love mauve, but for a long time, that was like my favorite shade to wear. So this was a go-to for a long time. This one, I can't remember if I got this in PR or if I bought it myself, but this is the shade Tiger Lily. And this is like a gorgeous satin blush. And it's a perfect color. I love these types of colors, especially for spring and summer when you want something a little more subtle but still glowy and beautiful and fun. Okay, so these next two, I know that I want them in these positions, like towards the bottom, but I don't, it's so hard. They're like interchangeable because I really love both formulas. So I think number 4 is gonna be Odin's Eye. I only have 3 from them. So this is the shade Pink Bloom. It was released with the Moonwish collection. And again, you're going to see like a lot of similar shades. I do have like a type, you know what I mean? But this one is another mauve. And she is sheer but buildable. It feels like a very nice silky formula. So you can build it up. It feels like buttery. I know people don't like it when you say that, but it's like a thicker formula. It feels wonderful. These are some of my favorites. The shade Warm Sun is so freaking beautiful. It's like this beautiful light wash of orange. And I love this one for spring and summer as well, but it is very light. So the way I like to use it is by layering. with other blushes. For example, I love using it with this one. This is the shade Peach Gleam. I love a peach and orange blush with my whole entire heart, but these two were truly made together, and that's like a beautiful satin formula as well, but it's very light. Like there's not a whole lot of sheen there, you know what I mean? And I forgot to tell you, my favorite with the Sigma is definitely going to be this one with the Alice in Wonderland. I love that. But I also really like the formula of this one. I love the shade too, but I like this formula a lot. I just prefer the other color. You know what I mean? So for the Odin's Eye, I'm going to have to go with Peach Gleam. It's fabulous. So coming in at number 3, Benefit. I love the Benefit blushes so much. Willa is such an OG favorite, and I mean, look at her. These are a beautiful satin formula, and like I said, they have been a favorite for quite some time. And you can kind of see that sheen there. Yeah, you can see it when I move my hand like that. It's so beautiful. I love that shade. This is a really old one. You can't get this one anymore. Someone gave this to me a long time ago, like one of my friends. But this is the shade California. Such a beautiful spring summer shade. I would like to see them bring back some of those older shades, but maybe they didn't do well and that's why they don't want to bring them back. Same with Georgia. Still freaking smells like peaches. Oh, it smells so good. I mean, this one is kind of old, but it smells good. It's a powder product, and as long as it performs, I am going to use it. Now, I like this one more for a highlight situation or a topper, but sometimes when I'm doing like light makeup, it could be really fun as well because it's like a really beautiful nude peachy type of shade. Butterfly. This is one of my favorite orange blushes in my collection. Honestly, it's so hard to pick between this one and Willa. This is the first one I bought when they re-released their blushes after they put them in the new packaging. Look at her. And it blends like a dream. They all do. They're so wonderful. Highly, highly recommend them. They have tons of beautiful shades. I would like to get more, but new blushes are always being re-released. So I'm always wanting to try new formulas, and that's why I kind of don't let myself pick up older stuff unless it's something I like really desperately want. Now these two brands are really hard to pick from. And I think I'm gonna put this one at number 2. These are newer to me as well. We have the new blushes from Unearthly Cosmetics. These are freaking fabulous. So these are the incandescent glowing blush. So there are 5 shades. I got these in PR at the Creators and Friends event, but I accidentally forgot a whole bag of my stuff. So technically I did buy these myself, but I'm trying to be transparent. These are wonderful. We have Dusk. Crush. She is beautiful. It's like a bouquet of blush. Like, sign me up, you know? Blaze. Oh, you know I love Blaze. I really like Dusk, too, because it's like one of those more subtle types of shades. Oh, and this one is my mauve shade. So beautiful. Mystic. Yeah. And then we have Spring Lumen, I think is how you pronounce it. Like, these are fabulous. Why? Like, oh, I can't wait. And I love this formula. So this is a satin matte situation, but these are a satin powder. I just realized I've been calling the powder blushes mattes when they're not all mattes. I'll run back through. Like, the Benefit ones are satin powders, and then these are slight satin, but more matte, I feel like, than anything. And then the Sigma ones are more mixed. These are satin as well, and I love them. It's very subtle. So this first one is the shade Dusk. Like, honey, she is so pretty. Okay, let's start here. This is the shade Lumen, and then the next one is Mystic. Then the orange is Blaze, of course. And then we have the Bubblegum Pink, which is the shade Crush. And then this one over here is Dusk. They are so beautiful. I love them. You can kind of see their sheen. Highly recommend this formula. I was so excited. I honestly have loved all of her blush formulas that she's come out with. Some a little more than others, but I like them. They're all wonderful. So what is my favorite shade out of this one? It's probably going to be Blaze. But it's a really, honestly, a tie-up between the two, Mystic and Blaze. I love them both. Coming in at number 1, these are the most perfect powder satin blushes. They are my Singe Beauty blushes. These are what my warm tone dreams are made of. When I want something warm to go with something like what is on my eyes today, which I'm not wearing the Singe Beauty blushes today. We'll get to that in a little bit, but these are perfect. I'm really in a cool tone era right now, but I don't ever stick to one side. I do like both. You know what I mean? So I love the warm tones as well. These go so freaking good with her new launch. Actually, the previous as well. So let's just start with my favorite shade, Risky Raisin. I love this so much. It's like a freaking beautiful, like, nude color on the cheeks. You can really sheer it out, but you can also really build it up. And that shade is like, it kind of reminds me of coffee beans. It's so beautiful. I love like a nude blush. I think they're beautiful. So what would be my next? This is hard. You know, I really like the other ones, but I'm really into the pink, which is shocking. I'm really drawn to pink blush right now. And this is one of my favorites. We have Persistent Persimmon, and she is so beautiful. Love it so much. Then I would say maybe Timid Tomato, like this beautiful light red shade. It's more of a, it kind of reminds me of tomato soup with like milk in it or cream. So pretty. And don't get me wrong, I freaking love the yellow blush as well. This is Persistent Persimmon. The pink is Riveting Rhubarb. I think I got those mixed up a moment ago. But I love this one as well. And if you have a warm skin tone or an olive skin tone, this is going to be, this whole line is going to be your favorite. But I think mine is more neutral with some like pinky undertones. But I'll still rock a yellow. You know what I mean? I love them. So these are number 1 for a reason. They are fabulous. And I've been loving them since the moment she launched them. Let's do liquids. I have some like real strong favorites here in this liquid category that are so good. But I think my favorites, I have more favorites in the cream than I do the liquid, but these liquids are really good too. Okay, so coming in at number 5. I'm putting these at number 5 instead of number 4 simply because I don't like the packaging. It's messy. And these are my Charlotte Tilbury blushes. I have 3. I prefer the matte over the shiny one, I think. I like them both, but I really, really love these matte ones. I mean, we have a mauve and a peach. Who's surprised? So, out of these, my favorite is probably this one. Is this Pillow Talk? Yes. This is actually a new one because I've been using, I have a sample. So I got like this little sample in some kind of a Sephora kit, but this is the same shade. But do you see what I mean? They're messy. Even if you, I do like that theirs you can turn off. But it's hard. You like always end up putting out more product. That's my only downfall with these, but I really, really love the formula. It's kind of serum-y, but in a nice way where you do get enough pigmentation. That's a sheer layer. You can build them up as well. They work great with other products like powder products and all of those things. So they're not like finicky products. I really like them. I should have left that on there so you guys could have saw the comparisons. And then we have Peach Pop. I love this one as well. It's one of my favorites. Look at her. She's so pretty. And then this is PINKGASM Sunset. Like I said, I really like this one too. It's just, for some reason, I'm just really drawn to those more matte ones. This one has more of a like sheen to it. It's really beautiful. Honestly, they all are. So if I had to pick a favorite, like I said, it's gonna be the Pillow Talk version. These are all like really strong contestants. I love every single one of them. So coming in at number 4, we have the liquid blushes from e.l.f. I only have 2 shades. These are the Camo Liquid Blush. This is my favorite. What's it called? Gorge Orange. I used to remember that. I haven't used this one in a minute though, but it's because it's been like winter time and it doesn't really feel like a wintertime color, but honey, she is beautiful. I'm going to show you, like, these are pigmented, but not too pigmented like the Rare Beauty ones. You can sheer them out. I mean, this would be easier on a deeper skin tone, but like you can see here, I can use it on my very fair skin tone quite easily. It blends very nice. They really nailed this formula. Then I have the shade Dusty Rose, and I love this one too. e.l.f. really comes out with some really good products. I really want to try their new like vitamin C face serum. It seems to be really nice. I love the packaging too, and I think that's really drawing me in. Let me know if you guys have tried it. But like I said, out of these two, Gorge Orange is my favorite, but these are truly just so beautiful. Okay, so coming in at number 3, we have the new blushes from DD Signature. I freaking love these so much. This one is kind of like a pinky, almost lilac kind of shade. It's really pretty. I did get these in PR. I do want to pick up more shades of these, but not only these, her lip glosses, they're like milky colors. Hold on, I'll grab them. She has tons of different like shades and undertones. I so recommend these. They look so beautiful on the lips. Today I'm wearing one from Simply Posh, and I love these two. This is the shade Let It Snow. I'm just really in an era right now where I love these nude glosses that are more milky. I need to try the ones from NYX because I have never. And I know a lot of people love them, so I probably would too. But we have the shade Lilac Mist. And I know I've had a few of you guys ask me about lilac blushes, and I really love these. That one is beautiful. But then we have Peachy Glow, which is also beautiful. I also like the packaging on these. And when it comes to liquid blushes, I prefer the doe foot. I just think it makes it so much easier. So I actually just did a look with this blush on. This is Tangerine Crush. This is not made for fair girlies, but I made it work. And there they are. Like, they are so, so pretty. Now, let me do a little blending situation. And see, like, there's Tangerine Mist. You can make it work. You just have to be light-handed. And then we have, what's that one called? Peachy Glow. And now let's do Lilac Mist. See, they're beautiful, beautiful blushes, but you can layer them as well. Those are my favorite types of formulas. I can work with a blush that's like straight up pigment. I prefer it not to be, but That's why I like this. It's a really good in-between. So are the e.l.f. ones. So is this one. And I'm dying to get more shades of this. This is freaking fabulous. This is the Juvia's Place. I think they're called blush lighters. It's like a blush, shimmery blush situation. But this is in the shade Rosy Posy Glow. I freaking love this blush. It is one of my favorites in my whole entire collection, because it makes your skin look so freaking beautiful. So obviously this one is my favorite because it's the only one I have in this formula. But man, oh man, it is so good. If you have tried it and you have a favorite from that line, please let me know. Especially, I mean, you're seeing what type of things I like. Let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts. But now, this is one of my favorite formulas in my whole entire collection. Like every category. It's so freaking phenomenal. And they are the blushes from GLAMINATRIX. So these are actually called the Cheek and Lip Flush. I love these. I don't even know how to pick a shade, but I will swatch them and try to figure it out. So I bought all of these myself. They have several more. I have 7 shades. This one I love. It's a red liquid. I don't have a lot of things like that in my collection, so I was excited to get it. This formula is like a serum. Now, I don't like serum blushes, but these are, they're magic. They are wonderful. They look glowy and beautiful on the face, and just absolutely divine is the best word I can think of. We also have Sunny. Some of these are new releases from like her spring launch or their spring launch. I don't know who owns the brand. Actually, I've never spoke to them, but they're also releasing that Tones of Turd palette, and honey, I'm getting it. They're doing one like with that theme, but they're doing one and they're calling it something else. That way, if you don't want the, you know, you don't have to. So this is Lavish. This was my first one from them, and she's losing, like, she's almost empty. I don't know why I couldn't think of that word. I love this. It's like kind of got like an orange grungy tint to it. It's giving like Dirty Pumpkin, and I love it. This is one of my favorite blushes, especially for fall, but even like any other time, that would be so good with today's look. Then we have Petal. She is soft. I'm pretty sure this is one of the new launches from them. It's like a soft, airy pink kind of shade. Effortless. It's giving effortless. It's this shade right here. Ooh, and this one, she packs a punch. We have Kind. Look at her. It might help if I actually put it in a spot where you can freaking see it, huh? I mean, that's a big old swatch. A big old swatch. And there's a lot of product there, but if I keep like moving it down, it shears out very nicely. This formula is so good. 10 out of 10, like literally the best liquid formula I've ever tried. Then we have the shade, let's see, where can we put you? Let's do it right here. This is the shade Warm, and I love this one too. It's like a very light orange. Like, it's so pretty. It's for us fair girlies. And last, we have Nurture. This is a gorgeous pink. And like I said, I'm really drawn to these right now. We have that one here. Like, look at them. They're so pretty. I love them so much. They're my favorites. I want to collect them all. I love them. One of my most used. I mean, I think you guys are getting the point. I'm going on and on. So as for my favorite, I think I'm still going to go with Lavish because I've had it the longest. I've used it the most, and it's beautiful, but I really love these so much. Honestly, I would not part with any of them. At the end, I think I want to show you like what my top 5 formulas are out of all of the blushes I talked about. I think that could be super fun. I want to say let me know your thoughts, but we're already here. Sometimes I wish I could ask you guys stuff live. That would be really cool. Now we're moving on to creams, and oh my god, you guys. This is about to be so fun. Okay, so coming in at number 5 are these two freaking gorgeous blushes I picked up from Jolie Beauty. So these are the Velvet Cream Blushers. Love the compacts. These are gorgeous. I really want to try more from this brand because the few things I have tried are phenomenal. So this is in the shade Bloom. I've actually worn this a lot recently. This is a stunning cream formula. Kind of dries down matte. You can see it's like a light wash there, but you can build it up. And unlike the heart-shaped compacts from ColourPop, these ones are not hard to open. Like, look at her. She is beauty. She is grace. Then we have Fever. We love this. She's like a deep wine shade. I love those as well. Or like a berry. I mean, wine is berries, right? Technically, it can be both. But yes, she is so pretty. And then there's that one built up. I really love them both, but if I had to choose, I would do Bloom, which is this shade here. It's such a beautiful mauve-y type of shade, and I love it so much. Coming in at number 4, we have the new blushes from GLAMINATRIX. These are their new duos. These are awesome. So I love these. So we have a cream and a matte. These are so amazing. My love for blush is what made me want to start like telling you guys what's on the face, like during my videos where I'm reviewing palettes. But I know not everyone likes it, so I just so I decided to just start showing like the blush and highlight and stuff. But these are fantastic. This is the shade Muted Mocha. I mean, I know this part's about cream, but I'll go ahead and show you both. Like I said, I love a nude, and this is just such a beautiful, effortless formula. I think there are more shades. I can't remember. I may have bought them all. But there's also this gorgeous satin, and they layer so well together. Like, they're so beautiful. My hand was still wet right there, so you have to look over that. But, like, they're so pretty. I love that shade. But it's not my favorite out of the ones I have. So we also have Think Pink. And like I said, I've really been into pink, so I've really been loving this one too. I really like this formula. It's, like, you can kind of see it. All of these that I've spoke about as well all have good longevity for me, and I do have a more normal to dry skin tone, but if I'm in like a very humid climate, my face does start to get oily. So I guess you would call me combo. But I live in Ohio. Like, we have humidity, but it's not like Florida. Like, when I was at the Destin retreat, my asthma was like, like, the air is so thick. So I'm not in the most humidity, you know, but here we have the powder as well. Now, this is my favorite, and this is the shade Very Nice. And like I said, I know it's probably made for people with deeper skin, but I love it. And, like honey. As long as you're easy with them. I'm going to go ahead and wipe this off so I can show you like better swatches of this. But as long as you're easy, it's going to be fine. Trust the process. This little brush, the F06 from Singe, is really good for products like this because it's so small and lightly packed that it doesn't pick up too much product, and that makes it really easy as well. But here we have Very Nice, and you can see you can get a wash or you can build that sucker up, and I love that. But you also have this gorgeous powder in here too that's a little lighter, and I like that because it makes it fun to do like blush draping. I like to use a deeper blush and then blend a lighter one forward. I use multiple products a lot, but I love the look of that. So these are like perfect for me. And if you're someone with more oily skin, or you have problems with things fading on you, a product like this is really good, because using a powder on top of a cream really sets the product and helps with longevity. But like I said, this one, the shade Very Nice, is totally my favorite. And then the Mocha, what's it called? Muted Mocha shade is definitely a second. Oh man, we're down to the nitty gritty because I love these. So coming in at number 3, we have the Unearthly Cosmetics Paranormal Plush Cream Blush. I love these so much. I don't know. They were sold out. I don't know if they still are. I'll have them linked down below, but these are freaking beautiful. I did buy these ones myself as well. I do get some PR from them. That's why I like to mention. But first we have the shade Burnt Rose. This is a very nice cream formula. I love this. I would love to see her do more shades. It blends out to be a very velvety matte. It's so stunning. And then we have Wilted Blossom. This is one of my favorites. It's a gorgeous mauve. And I like it. The shades go really well with a lot of other products in her line, like her lip liners and lipsticks and eyeshadow palettes and all of those things. It all like kind of ties together. And Blood Moon, I mean, you guys already know. I just talked about the shade similar to this from GLAMINATRIX. I love shades like these. And this one is really pretty. Or you can really deepen her up on a deeper skin tone. Like, that is such a beautiful blush. Love the formula. If I had to pick though, it would be Wilted Blossom, which was the second one. It's so pretty. Like the compacts too. Okay, so I love this formula so much. I bought one and I loved it, so I went back and bought 4 more. Don't judge me. We have the Rare Beauty Matte Bouncy Blushes. This is the shade Worth, and it is so beautiful. This formula kind of reminds me of, like, the way it feels anyway, of the Super Shock blushes from ColourPop. These are so beautiful. They're so easy to work with, so easy to blend. They're just fabulous. I wanted to show you like what it looked like a little deeper up there. They're so good, you guys. Love this one. Like I told you, I have a type. This is the shade Truth. And sometimes we just need a really beautiful deep blush like this. So this one is kind of giving mauve, but there's like a little more like pinkish purple to it. So pretty. And I could never ever ever pass up the red. Here we have the shade Grateful. I just love how like spongy it is. It's so bouncy. It was such a good name for it. And these, even though they are like vibrant, well, not all of them, they're so much easier to work with than the liquids. Now, I personally did like the liquids, but I could totally see what everyone was saying. They are really pigmented straight out the gate. So I get it. Here we have the shade Happy. This is just such a phenomenal formula. And last, I think this is the one I bought first. This is the shade Alive. You know, you guys know me. I love a freaking orange. This one is so bright and beautiful. Oh, I love them. I don't know. I think my favorite, it's so hard, but I think I would probably go with the shade Worth. It's just, it's so stunning. Now, my freaking Denisomyrix blushes. These are my babies, and I want them all so bad. I love this formula with my whole entire heart. It is one of my very, very favorites. So the first one I actually bought is this shade here called Rose and Brunch. She is so very, very loved. This formula is so nice. If you like get to treat yourself and splurge on something and you have not tried these, trust me, they're so good. So freaking good. This is another one of my favorites, and it's actually what is on my cheeks today. This is the shade Spice Latte. It's a mix between this one and the Rare Beauty Worth shade that I said was my favorite. I did this one like more towards the back. The longevity on these suckers are awesome. Like I said, it's like 1 a.m. It's probably closer to 1:30 now. It's like a very, ooh, it's so freaking gorgeous. There's something about these kind of shades that just, they take me out. I love them. I really love this shade too. It's called Jubilee. This was my second one I picked up. It's such a me blush, is it not? Nothing like filming a video with lipstick on your teeth. I'm so sorry, guys. I was actually editing a video today with lipstick, and I had lipstick, like a little spot on my tooth, and it drove me nuts. But next, let's talk about Bellini. I mean, she is perfect. So bright and beautiful. Such a fun, like, flush of color. Oh, she's perfect. The next one I really love. If you have not tried a purple blush, I so recommend. This is Grape Soda, yes. And I love this. I love this so much. It's so pretty. Now, there's different types of purples with different undertones that might work for you better. So just keep that in mind. But if you can find one for your undertone, they are so pretty on the cheeks. So pretty. I highly recommend. I had one for a long time. It was the one from the Lethal and Teresa is Dead collab, the second one. And I did not use it for like a year. And then I tried it and I was like, what have I been doing with my life? But I love them. So my favorite shade, honestly, I can't choose between these two. Spice Latte and Rose and Brunch, which are these two shades here. I love them. I love them with my whole heart. So as for blush palettes, I only brought out 3 because I have several, but these are the 3 that I really, really love. And the one I reach for the most out of all of them is the Amy Loves palette with Adept. Like I said, I've been loving pink, and these highlighters are so freaking fantastic in this palette, but I really love these blushes as well. Let me dry my hand off. But we have 2 shades, Mishka and Cupid. Like, this is like the most beautiful bubblegum pink shade. Like, the, you know, the one that went viral and everyone was wearing it. It's so pretty. But I love Cupid. It's like a beautiful, like, reddish pink. More pink when you swatch it out. In the pan, it looks kind of red, but I accidentally piled it on there, but it's so, so pretty. I absolutely love this. I didn't mean to tell you my number 1 first. I don't know what I was thinking. Clearly I wasn't, but I really, really love that one. Then I really love the Full Fantasy from Lunar Beauty and Laura Lee Los Angeles, which Laura Lee Los Angeles is currently closed. But I love this. I love these 2 shades. But again, you know how much I love these, like, more berry tones. And then you also have the pink, which is really pretty. I feel like it just makes it like to where you kind of have a blush for everything. Sandbar is my favorite shade. Like I said, I do love these more nude tone blushes, but this is a very nice formula. It's pigmented, but it's buildable pigmented, and it makes it effortless because of that. Peachy Keen is stunning as well. My fingers are all stained. These are more like satins. Peachy Keen is. I don't know if Sandbar is, though. Then we have Pink Blossom, which is your bubblegum pink. That's a terrible swatch. And last, Rose Skyline. Like, these are beautiful. Really good for layering as well. I love them. And last, this is a huge freaking favorite. This one is from Adept Cosmetics. We have the Duality. I love this. I love the glowy ones. I love the matte ones too. The powder ones, they are like a powdery matte, I'm pretty sure. Honey Never Spoils is so beautiful. It's like this stunning cool tone purple. My hand was still wet. I keep doing that, but it's so pretty. You can see like where it's dark because my hand was wet. That's the shade Magenta, but she does sheer. That's still wet too. She does sheer out though. Hold on, I'll try to do it if I can get my freaking hand to dry. I kind of got it there at the top around my knuckles, but this one, I love this, how it's like from deep to light, because you can really try to get more of this like straight up bright orange shade, which is stunning. You can do the lighter side, which is like more yellow. Love them. Or you can mix it all together and get both. So you have like 3 in 1. That's really cool. Then we have the shimmery ones. Roses Are Red, sometimes Violet, and Orange Pearl. So pretty. Like Roses Are Red packs a punch. So you would want to use a more like lightly packed brush like this and then like use it as a blush topper situation. At least that's how I would use it. That's how I have used it. But I love it. I think it's so pretty. Okay, now I'm going to show you what my favorite formulas are out of all of these. And I had to pick between 4 because I couldn't narrow it down to 3. That was the plan, but there's no way I can pick between these 4. So these are not in any particular order. Except for I do know what my number 1 is. And that is my DENONA blushes. I love these so much. They're my favorite formula. They look so beautiful. They're so easy to blend. They're fan-freaking-tastic. If you can find a color you love, I highly, highly recommend them. They're so good. Then I have to give it to my Singe Beauty blushes. Again, I love this powder formula. They are such beautiful satin, like silk blushes. They are truly phenomenal. I could not recommend them more either. And this is like right at the top of the list, my GLAMINATRIX blushes. Like I said, I don't like serum blushes very much. And I don't really know if these are serum, but they kind of feel like serum, but they work better in my opinion. I love them. They work so good with powder products too, which makes me love them even more. Because sometimes I'm not paying attention and I'll like set my face and I'm like, oh crap, I didn't do blush. And these still work. I love them. And lastly, I have to give it to my new Rare Beauty blushes. These are phenomenal. This is such a great formula. I could not recommend this one more either. So now for the last part, we're going to talk about the few blushes I have in my collection that were just complete misses for me, some more than others. Now the worst ones out of all of these are these. I want to love these so much. So these are the Sun Kisser blush. These are like the more shiny, shimmery formula. And I love the colors. I've not tried the mattes. I would like to try them. But like I said, I do love the colors. But these are like very serum-y. And maybe they're just too highlighty or like too light for my undertone. But it just looks like I have jaundice. I don't know what it is about them. They sheer out too much. Sometimes they do pick up product. They're more finicky types of products. They're just, I don't know. They're not my favorite. Is this the one I just swatched? Possibly. Let me re-swatch them both because I can't remember. It really looks like I have jaundice, and I was so excited for these. I don't know. So this one is in the shade Rooftop Views, and then I also have the shade Sun Tempt. This one is Rooftop Views, but they were a total miss for me. If you like them, let me know how you use them. Maybe it's just like the undertone of them is weird. I don't know. I just don't like them. And then you also have the added part of like they don't work well with some products, and that makes it more annoying. This one I really don't like, and I hear everyone raving about these, but it may be because I have a color that's too light. So these are the new blushes from Polite Society, and I have the shade Malibu. And to me, it looks so chalky on my face. Like it's so dry and tuggy. I don't know. It's just, I don't like it at all. I can totally see this one getting decluttered from my collection. It's just way too light. Maybe I need to try some other colors. If you guys are familiar with this formula, let me know your thoughts if you have a favorite. And we do still have a few more here to go. The Tarte blush. I don't like this at all. This is the blush, liquid blush tape. I don't know what that whole name, it doesn't make, oh, it's the Tarte Double Duty Beauty Blush Tape. I have no idea what shade this is. Oh, pink. That took some creative thinking. This, it looks really bad on my skin tone. It's like it's almost lighter than my foundation. It just looks really weird, like a blob on my face. I don't like it. I don't like the formula or the way it blends or anything. So that one is definitely a no-go for me as well. Same situation with this one. This one is from Makeup Revolution or Revolution Beauty, but this is the shade Peach Fuzz. It's not that bad as the other one. I can make this one work, but the formula feels drier for it to be a cream. It's just not my favorite. It doesn't give anything to the face. It just kind of looks like product sitting on your face. And then I also have these two. These are both serum blushes, and these formulas just aren't it for me. I would totally go for the GLAMINATRIX ones all day. So this one is the Dewy Plump Collagen Cheek Tint, and it's in the shade Marigold. I think where I went wrong with this one is tint. I don't do tint. I like blush. You know what I mean? And maybe I should have looked into this more. Maybe this is more for the type of people who like very minimal makeup, and it's just not for me. But no, I will never reach for this, and I know that. It's going to be decluttered very soon. Then I have this one from Winky Lux. This is their liquid blush, but if I'm remembering correctly, it has a very similar feel to it, like the one from Give. It's very sheer, and it's not buildable, so that's a hell no. And then this is new to me. So the only way I've tried this so far is by blush. This is the Drunk Elephant Rosy Drops, and this is in the rosy shade, obviously. So I know you can try this a bunch of other different ways. So far I've only tried it as a blush, and what is rosy about that, you know? I'm gonna have to try it on foundation, under and mixed with, but to blend that out, you can't even see it. And honestly, it's supposed to be glow drops, but I don't see any, hardly any glow at all. I don't know. They're total misses for me. But that is it. I can't wait to hear what you guys think of this video. I would like to do more parts of my collection, more of my bigger categories of stuff. Maybe we can do highlights, blush, bronzer would be cool. We could do foundation if you guys are into that. I cannot wait to hear your thoughts. Let me know what your favorite blushes are. Maybe we have some in common, maybe some of the ones I don't like you do. Either way, I still can't wait to hear what you guys are into as well. Also, let me know what your favorite color of blush is. But thank you guys so much for watching this video all the way till the end. I hope you had as much fun as I did. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help me out. And until next time, bye.